We're here at Sydney Domestic Airport. We've just had a big weekend.
Yep.
Filming some YouTube videos. Let's talk about it.
Roll the intro. He's stealing a line.
In a world where Hollywood is creating the same shit movies every single year, this young man wants to change that. This is the story of Riley Coyote making his own TV show.
Yeah, so this past weekend, Sammy and I flew down to Sydney from the Gold Coast, helping our friends Stanley and Dom film a YouTube video. There's a lot of energy, to be honest. I'm feeling satisfied because it was so fun, exhausted, ready to sleep. Yeah. What are your biggest takeaways from this weekend, Sammy?
Filled with a lot of creative energy after that one. Also exhausted, but in the best way. That was so fun. Yeah, just so many little moments and memories and man, spending our Saturday like that. Have we explained to them what actually happened on Saturday yet? At all, really?
I don't think so. You can.
Okay, one of the things that happened. So we wake up on Saturday morning. Beautiful Sydney Saturday morning. We head to a fake art studio. People rock up. This is a very fast-tracked version of the story. There's performance art, 2 men in pink suits putting butter in a microwave, waiting 10 seconds, then throwing the knobs of butter at each other. Then the next one goes and does it. Butter stuck on both of their crotches as they keep a straight face and keep throwing the butter at each other. Just a casual Saturday.
These are 2 of our friends doing this as well, so we're the filmers for the day. So we're just trying to keep a straight face this entire time. I'm panning around to grab audience reactions, and audience members are looking at me, trying to suss out if this is a prank or what's going on here. So I'm trying to be dead face. Were you the same?
It was just so hard not to laugh.
Yeah.
I just kept smiling and half cracking, and then had to compose myself and just breathe, keep a straight face, because the stuff that was happening was just not a regular occurrence for a Saturday, or for any day for that matter.
Yeah.
So funny, so freaking hilarious.
But yeah, I guess overall it's really good and really healthy for Sammy and I to just be hanging around more people making stuff.
Yeah.
It's especially on a higher, I guess, scale than us. I have no desire to make these style of videos particularly, but it exposes us to pretty freaking intense productions.
Yeah.
And it gives us a kind of better perspective on our own productions and helps them, for me anyway, feel smaller. Even though it's I've done some ridiculous shit, the videos, the films I'm editing at the moment. For example, spending almost a month in Thailand and learning Muay Thai to have a fight at the end of the month, and I was so stressed in a lot of periods during it, worrying about the storyline and filming the right things and getting the right shots and organizing videographers for the shoots and stuff, and now that I've gone through that, I've learnt so much. But now hanging out with someone like Stanley, who's doing that kind of thing, but with so many more moving pieces, it's oh, yeah, I'm actually capable of so much more.
And I think what it is it makes us feel like we're not crazy for doing what we're doing.
Yeah.
Seeing Stanley in the same position as us, subscriber-wise, attention-wise, audience-wise, working the same amount, pushing hard, with a huge dream that seems so unattainable and unachievable to many. People look at you and go, wow, I hope it works for you, but yeah, good luck. A lot of the average person would think that. Seeing somebody who we were in contact with, talking to, and that we'd call our friend, get to that point, and then develop our relationship now to the point where it's he's just another bro in the best way. Like probably really, really close friend by now, which is freaking awesome.
Yeah, we've only hung out like a few times, but
This trip is the first time. So we'd only ever hung out with Stanley separately.
and Dom.
And Dom, of course, yeah. Those guys separately. But this was the first time that all four of us were together. And it was just so cool.
Yeah.
It was so much fun.
It felt like we'd all been hanging out as friends for years.
We just came out of a car before we got to here. And we put on the instrumental for APT and we're just singing the...
But just the instrumental and then making up horrible lyrics.
Just the worst. Absurd lyrics.
But we just all feel so comfortable to be ourselves because we all have very similar passions and dreams and desires that I think it just helps us unlock like the best versions of ourselves around each other.
Yeah.
It just like lifts us up to this
definitely
wild standard.
Yeah.
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 And it happened the moment we arrived. Did you notice that? We arrived in Sydney on Friday. We got off the train or whatever, or Uber, walked into this art studio we were meeting them at, and they were filming whilst we were walking in, and then they pointed the camera on us, and we were like all immediately like having banter and like talking shit about each other and like
with like no
prep.
Yeah, no prep, no warming up, no hurdles to get there, but at the same time it doesn't feel like it because they're just bros now, which is freaking awesome.
It's cool. What do you reckon the title of this video should be today?
You're not crazy.
Oh, you're not crazy. Oh, that's actually really cool. I like it.
Oh, no, yeah. Your reaction was funny.
Yeah.
Yeah.
See you guys. Love ya.
See you guys.